Hello.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
It has been a while since we last...
It's been a while, yes.
Well, good to have you back on the show.
Thanks.
And we saw you again on TV the weekend on X Factor.
Yeah.
What's that like? Is that weird being on that side of the judging table?
It was really weird and I was a bit scared. But actually, in the end, I really got into my stride and felt I enjoyed it.
It must be quite reassuring, though, for the contestants when they're auditioning to see someone like you who's gone full circle on the show.
Yeah.
But, out of everyone else, between you and Gary, do you reckon your advice is the one they'd listen to the most?
I think that obviously because I've done it, they have a bit more, I guess, interest in what I have to say. And, you know, I can give them a bit of advice. And I like to be positive, you know, and give positive feedback, even if the person's like not great.
A polite way of saying, no, actually, you're rubbish, but give it a couple of years' time, or just keep singing in your bedroom.
Rehearse and practice.
Don't bring that stuff back to me. And what was it like getting on with the judges on X Factor?
They were great. I've met Gary before, and I also met Louis before, and they're lovely. And Toulouse I met for the first time. She's a really cool girl as well. I like her style on the show, and she's quite positive too. And
would you go back on that full time as a judge? If the offer was to come up, Simon's to say, right, Leona, we loved you on that, come back next series full time?
Possibly, if the timing's right and I'm not kind of doing anything else, then I think it would be quite fun.
And also some stories kicking about, and Simon apparently said this, that you've saved X Factor.
He has said that a few times to me. He said that basically if I hadn't have won the third series, there wouldn't have been another show.
Between you and One Direction.
Yeah, well, they've done amazing, really amazing.
What about their success around the world? How does that make you feel knowing those boys came from the same background as you?
It's so cool for them. I mean, they're doing so well and they deserve it. They're really hard workers and I think they're really cute and sweet.
Do you think Simon needs to return to X Factor? Do you think he needs to come back?
I would love him to come back because I do think that he makes the show. But I do also think that the other judges have a good chemistry as well now. And
this year, the talent seems better.
Better, yeah.
It seems that there's singer-songwriters, people that play instruments. There's less bands this year as well.
Yeah, it's a bit more serious, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And it kind of had to do that because it was getting a little bit jokey.
And have you identified any stars, any people that you would put your money on being in the live shows?
There's some really good females, female artists, really, really good female singer that I like. And like you said, the singer-songwriter guys are really good too.
So do you think it's going to be, is it going to be the solo artist that sails through this year?
I feel it may be an over 25 female, possibly.
Yep. Definitely, there's a lot of talent in it this year. Well, listen, you've got a new album which you're here to talk about as well, the brand new single, which we are loving, and we'll play that and we'll chat about that next on In Demand. And on the show with us tonight, Leona Lewis. Leona, the album is out on the 15th of October.
Yeah.
Glassheart. What about the song title? Why did you? It's obviously the title track in the album as well, but why Glassheart?
Well, I was working with Ryan Tedder, who I work with quite a lot.
Of One Republic.
Yeah, of One Republic. And he's a friend of mine, and we were just talking about kind of experiences that I had gone through and a breakup and things. And he came up with the word Glassheart and just saying, you need to protect your heart, protect yourself, protect your emotions. And I felt it was quite poignant, and I wanted to use it as the title.
And the lead single from it, which is out on the 5th of October, is Trouble. Is this a breakup song? Is this about?
This is about. It's more about a relationship that the two people are finding it hard to leave one another, and I think that happens a lot, which is why I really identified with the song, and I feel like other people will, because sometimes you stay in a relationship because it's easier in it than out of it, and that's kind of what it's about.
And what are your favourite tracks in this album? Because we've got a good mix, a good Leona Lewis mix on this, haven't we? We've got the ballady tracks, then we've got a couple of up-tempo tracks. Yeah. There's certainly the title track for me is one of my favourite tracks. Favourite Scar as well.
Thank you.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, those are two Ryan songs.
Right, okay.
So, yeah.
The big hits.
Yeah, the big ones, right? So we've got Ryan on those ones. I've also got one called Shake You Up by Rodney Jerkins. Got to work with him on this because I've always wanted to work with him.
You've also been working with Emily Sandé on this as well. Has she written a couple of tracks on it?
Yes, we worked together. We worked on Trouble, and there's also a song called ITU on there.
And what was it like working with Emily?
Emily's so cool. Like, we just used to joke around in the studio all the time, like just used to have a laugh, And I think it's important, you know, to have that chemistry with someone that you're writing with, especially if you're getting so in depth and intense. It's good to be able to kind of just put it all aside and laugh as well.
And what's this about you and her going for Christmas #1? Is this a Christmas song that you're?
And I
have you spoken about Christmas at all?
But I would love that. I think she's great. It would be great to do a duet.
So it's at Christmas time, or is it just in general that you'd like to?
I don't know where this came from, but
I thought it's a bit early to be talking about Christmas #1s.
Right, I know.
We've not got to the live shows yet.
I know, exactly.
So you would like to work with Emily, but Christmas is.
I'd love to do a duet with her, yeah, but there's no time.
Are you halfway there though? Since that you've written songs together for your own album, are you halfway there with the duet thing? Do you think that's the next natural step?
Maybe she could, jump on one of my tracks or one of the tracks that we've written together.
Who else would you like to work with?
I'd like to work with will.i.am at some point. I think he's really creative and I think we could come up with something really cool.
Well, listen, we're going to get on the brand new track and we will see more of you pretty soon.
Amazing.
Looking forward to this album. Let's get your track on In Demand. Leona, please introduce it for us.
This is my new song, Trouble.